ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the AfroWaifu Review. I'm your host, AfroWaifu, and this is Bad Movie Nights. Today, we're going to watch a movie featuring my absolute favorite movie monsters, vampires. Since 1922's Nosferatu, vampires have been a regular feature on the silver screen, portrayed with varying levels of success. There are precious few films which are exceptional representations of these undead creatures. But we're not going to watch one of those movies. We're going to watch this movie. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid. I present to you Vampire. Vampire is a dramatic horror thriller film written and directed by Shunji Iwai. Because having a film written and directed by the same person has never gone wrong before. The film stars Kevin Zegers from such films as Air Bud, Wrong Turn, and Dawn of the Dead. The film was first released at the 2011 Sundance Film Festival and is the first film Iwai has directed in English. And boy, don't I know it. At this point, you already have more information than I did going into this 2-hour-long monstrosity. So let's just jump right in. Wonderful. Now I know exactly who to blame. So the movie starts out with our main character meeting someone at a bus depot?
Pluto.
Jellyfish.
You find the place okay?
Did she find what okay? The bus depot? Not the best selection for an opening scene.
Your emails are just so depressing.
My emails were depressing.
Yeah, you know, that thing he just said?
Yeah.
Just take that.
What do you want it for?
Just want to be able to get rid of the evidence.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
I'm sorry, huh?
I don't want everyone getting all depressed over me being, me being dead.
Okay. We're really doing this, aren't we? Instead of any kind of useful exposition, we spend the rest of the opening credits watching these two people slowly get into a PT Cruiser and drive out of a parking lot. Oh boy.
I fucking hate Messiah.
Ugh.
I hope he dies.
Me too.
Angie. She asks him who he likes from the site that they met on. Predictably, he says her.
Who do you hate?
He names 3 other people, and she admits that they are all her. And he says this.
Schizophrenic.
Exactly 5 minutes into the movie, and we fail to do our research on the differences between schizophrenia and dissociative personality disorder. Was the sum total of your research watching Me, Myself, and Irene? An uncomfortably long scene where they stop somewhere and get snacks. And the snacks aren't even good.
This is the worst muffin I've ever had in my life.
So, because of this crappy
That's a good
muffin,
idea.
they stop at a Thai place, where King Sketch over here doesn't want to eat in the restaurant for fear of being seen with her. So we argue about it. For 2 minutes straight.
I got this for you. He wanted to come with us.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
So then this weirdo suggests that they just go somewhere and drain their blood.
What if we drained our blood?
I don't want a bloodbath.
No, it's not like that. We just use a syringe and you just drain the blood out of yourself.
Which she just agrees to without question.
Because I know how to use this instruments.
You want to do that take again? No? Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Do you think she's fully aware that he's planning to murder her in some capacity, but that she's so ready to die that she's just letting this happen anyway? Nah. Someone who was that ready to die wouldn't have wanted to stop for a nice meal first or gently cradle a tiny caterpillar resting on a windswept leaf. So he drains all of her blood into these 4 steampunk jars because art house? Ah, Palm wonderful. And after all that, he promptly pulls over on the side of the road and vomits. And takes a piss. Yikes. Really? That's the scene transition?
How long you say it's been since this freezer's been in use? I don't remember, maybe 2 years?
These three seem really casual about her death.
Stop!
What? So apparently this guy is a biology teacher.
You ever been jealous of a butterfly? What if, when we got older, we could form a chrysalis? You know, all of a sudden we've got wings, we're flying around, we can stay up all night, eat whatever we want, have all the sex we want, right?
Now this would be a good time for some scattered giggles or smirks from his teenage students. You know, just something to add a little bit of realism.
Butterfly's better.
Oh no, I take it back.
Holy shit. What the What are you doing?
Ma'am, is everything okay?
When someone is sitting on a portable toilet wearing a straitjacket made of balloons, you don't ask them if they're okay.
Look, sir, what have you been doing with this woman? You imprisoning her? And what's with those balloons?
She has Alzheimer's. My mother's a wanderer.
So this cop allows himself to be put in a restraining device that has already been stated to prevent you from leaving the room.
What are you doing your days off?
Are you asking him out on a date?
You know, take care of my mother.
You gotta take her out every now and then, you know? I'll take her fishing or something.
Fishing.
This movie is really fond of repetition, so we may as well start a timer right now.
Yeah, I like fishing.
Before you know it, Simon's been coerced into going out on this date.
I think she likes you.
Who?
My sister.
Oh.
He doesn't even look interested.
When it comes to judging character, I am second to none.
Yeah, you're not the kind of guy who would collect women's blood in steampunk jars.
I like your mom.
Okay. That was random.
Hi, Simon. I got out of class early, so I came by. I left a message on your cell phone. Did you get it?
How did you get my cell phone number?
Abby gave it to me. Is that a problem?
Oh, no, it's fine.
No! Get out of his house. Shoo!
Hi, Mommy. Do you remember me?
When people shrink away from my touch, what I usually like to do is chase them down and try to force it. His mother isn't even all there and she looks concerned. That legitimately scared me. Get ready for a Bethesda level speech check.
I work with DNA research at the university. And we're looking for a connection between genetics and suicide. And we think that we can probably prevent a lot of suicides. But it's very, very hard to find blood from people who have killed themselves, from suicide victims.
Why? They're already dead.
I know this is a very strange request, but if you do want to die, you could give me your blood.
Fine, I don't need it anymore, but what do you need me to do?
I need you to act.
This is not the way to go. Go this way, okay?
Okay.
Jack the Ripper, Albert Fish, Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer, Richard Ramirez, Andre Chikatilo, the Zodiac Killer, and Ted Bundy. Which one of those is a vampire?
And now we're randomly listing famous serial killers.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer's my fucking hero, but that's just because he was the ultimate pervert.
I can already tell you're gonna be an edgy little treat. And also probably a serial killer because...
When it comes to judging character, I am second to none.
Truth of the matter is that everyone I just mentioned is just a plain old serial killer. So what is a vampire? Someone who loves blood. Someone who loves blood is a vampire.
You're really ruining this guy's dramatic wine sipping.
Eclipse, this is Bloodbear. Nice to meet you.
You've been missed here, sir. Renfield. Shitty vampire sushi party. What do you think of these? Like them?
Huh?
They're certainly functional.
I've been reading all of your posts. Quite radical. And sexy.
I'm sorry, what?
If all of you could take your drinks and please join me in the living room, I have something that I'd like to share with you. If you guys want to grab some chairs from the kitchen.
Are we really, in this vampire movie, going out of our way to show two dudes moving a couch?
Pays a little visit to Count Dracula's mansion. Now, upon arriving, he stumbles across his private diary.
Ew.
Dracula finds out that Bram has stolen his diary.
They're not really sitting here explaining the parallels between this movie and Bram Stoker's Dracula right after having this guy explain his need to explain a silent movie.
It's a silent film, I have to explain.
I think I underestimated the scope of this undertaking. Well, that was easy to steal. Who really wouldn't touch their phone for 2 hours, knowing they had to sit through a 2-hour-long silent movie next to this guy and being explained by this guy? Apparently, he's managed to roofie the man.
Barry? Is that yours? I know about it.
Why the hell are you keeping videos of these crimes?
Saw it all on the news. Are you the one they call the blood stealer or the vampire? Know how careless that is, leaving something like that on your cell phone? Do you want to get caught? Don't think about killing me. I'm not snitching on you. I love you. I'm your friend. You can trust me.
Nah, I trust you 100%.
Let's go for a drive.
In a taxi, apparently.
Let's try her right here. Try her? Kill her.
Fuck, did you just see that plane go down? Do you want to make a quick stop? We need to. Your fare's on us. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
That is absolute BS.
They want us to stay put until the police can come here. Was that going to be a problem for you?
Is he serious right now? Is she serious right now?
Try for the dog shit thing.
Darwinism at its finest. No way I can show the next part.
Rape. Nothing more, nothing less.
Renfield launches into a disgusting conversation that immediately makes Simon lose his lunch again. Some of the greatest character development of our time. Hi, you're home.
What are you doing in here? What are you trying to do?
Detach it.
Take it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what detach means.
What are you doing here?
Building manager let me in.
How'd you get in here?
He let me in.
Wow, they really hit a combo.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, do you have extra keys to your apartment? Can I have one?
No, I only have one key.
I'm sure old man Smithers is willing to print you a spare key. Or 5.
Can you stay out of my room?
Sure.
This should be off limits.
I'll remember that next time.
Imagine thinking the woman who keeps breaking into your house is gonna follow rules. This is Mina, also stolen from Bram Stoker's Dracula. So dear Mina here was skipping rope with a noose. Why am I not surprised? Then the director treats us to this gem of a conversation where Mina's creepy blood-drinking teacher compares her body to an apartment building and her cells to tenants. Yes, really.
You just don't think about it in the right way. I mean, if your body is an apartment complex, those 60 trillion cells are your tenants. They need ventilation, right? So you breathe. They need nourishment, so you eat. When they seek renewal, they nudge you with a little bit of a sexual urge.
Oh no. No.
Time they nudge you again is when it's time to get rid of the garbage. But don't fool yourself. They need you.
Could we maybe not do that?
You're their sonar.
No, I really want to kill myself.
Yeah, you and me both, sister.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
For what?
Let's get you home.
12 times now I've tried to kill myself already, and God just won't let me die.
You?
It's like I'm testing myself. How much can I keep believing in him?
This, my friends, is Catherine Isabel. A good portion of her filmography is made up of horror movies. I'm still trying to figure out how they convinced all these really good actors to be in this movie.
Can you please bring your computer? I don't want any record of our communication. After I'm dead, I don't want anyone knowing that it was me.
Is this website even real? Let me check this out real quick. Oh, come on. This is just a promo for the movie. And it's in Japanese. Great. Now that he's come up with the idea, somebody's gonna make this website for real. This is only the halfway point of the movie, and I'm still watching people drive. So Simon arrives to meet his newest bulimia special, and she's either dangerously genre savvy or running off pure luck because she instantly refuses a ride in a stranger's car and brought 3 other people along for the snuff ride. So naturally, he just climbs right on in so that anybody who hasn't seen his face yet can get a really good look for identification.
I'm Gargoyle.
I'm Gallows. You thought you were gonna be the only one, didn't you?
Oh, come on. Everyone else got to rattle off their stupid little nicknames, but they can't wait on her. Are we killing ourselves or making a dead drop?
You heard about the vampire? Supposedly goes around targeting people like us who want to die.
That's the guy who killed that woman by draining her blood, right?
No, the vampire is the guy who went around beating women's heads in with a baseball bat.
What was her name?
Rumor says it was jellyfish.
I feel like we should maybe shift the topic away from internet gossip and back towards the existence of actual fucking vampires.
Vampires are real?
The director expects me to just believe that this mystery machine full of attractive people all want to die, and that they all happen to meet up on the same website, and that they all lived close enough to each other or had the means to meet up.
Suicide method. I brought a gun. Someone shoot me.
That'd be murder. We want to commit suicide, not murder someone. I brought some
What was the point in even mentioning the vampire if we're all just gonna sit here and abruptly kill ourselves and not explore it any further?
It's like carbon monoxide, except you don't need fire. You just mix these liquids. It's a kit I bought online.
So dipshit number 4 mixes together ammonia and bleach or something equally stupid, and he, handsome Squidward, and Ginger Snaps all die a slow, painful death.
What about you?
You still want to die?
What about you? Do you want to die?
Do you want to die? If I can find out where we are, I can find our way out of here.
Dude just sounds like he's been lost in a parking garage for half an hour.
Okay.
It's 10 miles. That way. We're going to pretend like we were never here, and we're going to walk 10 miles that way, okay? We're going to leave the van, and we're going to walk.
It's impossible.
It's not impossible. You've never walked 10 miles before. You can walk 10 miles.
Hurry up so I can run away from the fingerprints I'm leaving behind. Wait, hold it. Hold everything. Yeah, no, this is a Twilight ripoff.
Can we take a break? Just my... Oh! There's something...
How? Did you guys walk through a swamp? So Simon sprinkles some Mrs. Dash on the thing. Although considering the assault scene from earlier in the movie, I wouldn't even be surprised to see him sucking her blood out of that leech.
Blood from clotting, so that's not gonna stop bleeding for like 3 hours.
What do I do?
You gotta suck it out.
And then he just starts sucking on her leg.
Would you mind?
Man, you gotta get you a dude who sucks on your leg like Simon. Oh wait, what?
Are you a vampire?
Wouldn't you like to know? So because the director is still engaging in his fetish, there's another leech even higher up on her leg, and that's impossible. Salt Bae over here has no complaints.
Are you the vampire?
You are correct, sir.
Why is everybody in this movie so genre savvy and yet does nothing with it?
We should keep walking.
Wait! You've got one too.
Then she just drinks vampire blood, straight from the vein, and he doesn't seem concerned. The music is not helping this at all. It just sounds like the creators of Little Bear were on a little bit of heroin and... oh...
Did you even plan to die?
Was that ADR or was that in her head?
I'm a vampire.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it when we were isolated in the woods, but now that we're on public transit, I really feel like opening up.
I'm a vampire.
Do you want my blood?
No, if I wanted it, I would have asked you for it already.
I won't tell anyone. Anything.
So she offers him her blood. He responds in the corniest way possible.
Find me when you're ready.
And then we just get this scene. Yeah, man, I don't know either.
I think I should call him again. No. He's fine, right? I don't know why teachers work so late. And they don't get paid enough, do they? It's so sad. It's so sad that they don't get paid what they should. Do you think he likes me?
Is his mom okay? This woman doesn't seem stable. So Laura finds Simon sleeping in his car outside, which any reasonable person would do if Laura was in their house.
If you don't like me, you should just say so.
Otherwise, what's the point of me doing all this for you?
Do you like someone else?
Yes,
You do? And you're still with me?
Listen, Lucy.
Who the hell is Lucy? Go to hell!
That escalated quickly. Never mind the fact that she's the one who came into his life uninvited. So you're telling me that his mom's an invalid who can't even speak, but she's aces on the piano. So it's clear they want us to have some kind of sympathy for what Simon's going through. But why? So Simon goes to meet up with Ladybird.
How about we go to my place? Maybe you can kill me there.
The kinkiest words said to any man.
I just think it's too risky.
You won't have to move my body. I bought a fridge.
So Ladybird takes him back to her sad little $50 a month basement apartment.
She's a beauty.
Work?
So she explains to Simon that her ex beat her son to death and that's why she wants to die.
But I can stop it.
Couldn't have anything to do with sitting in a basement all day drinking Nescafe.
Each one of these bottles has a quart, so if you lose 2 of these bottles, it would kill you.
I really hope she doesn't come back as a vampire for the last 30 minutes of the movie. Is this man really keeping sample containers of people's blood in his mini fridge?
It's a terrible book.
This is a terrible movie.
You should be helping her. You should be helping her. That's a normal thing to do, is to help somebody when they're...
What possible reason would he have for suddenly developing morals other than plot? Simon prays for the movie to get better.
What's in here? Are you sad? Is it because I don't come around here anymore? I know. It's too bad. Simon is such a jerk. He's such a jerk. He has a girlfriend now, right? What's she like? Has she been here before? Are you trying to remember? Come on, you can do it! Don't worry about it. Don't think so hard, because your veins might explode. Figure this out.
Laura makes this movie. She is taking me on a roller coaster of emotions right now. To her massive disappointment, Ladybird wakes up alive.
I couldn't do it.
If you don't mind, how about I live for you?
So, we didn't really go through any massive paradigm shifts here. So I'm just wondering why we suddenly don't want to kill ourselves anymore. He just said that he couldn't go through with killing her. So that means you automatically offer to be an eternal blood bag to some guy you just met? So even though this part is really long, drawn out, and awkward, it's probably the best scene in the entire movie. It's actually almost romantic. You're breaking into sealed off sections of a weird guy's condo and peeking into random distressed freezers. There's no way you were expecting to find anything other than a dead body. Even with a dead body in the freezer, I think I'm still more concerned about where this balloon just came from. Then Simon gets a call saying that Mina just tried to commit Sudoku.
Hello? Is everything okay?
Well, no, it's not okay. We've got her in intensive care.
I see.
She had quite a night last night. We almost lost her.
And they called her science teacher. I'm as lost as you are. That was actually just a real needle they just put in this man's arm. Is he not concerned with giving blood? What if the blood just starts jumping around? So Simon comes home and sees his mom just kinda hanging out. Gotta love how those two guys just decided to not help out halfway through that jog. Like any reasonable person with dead bodies in their apartment, Simon runs from the police. And then Simon starts flying backwards. The police catch him. So there's a weird scene after that with him and this girl from Smallville. Surprise, surprise, she wants to die. But not before an art house dance. And then they just end the movie like this.
If this were my dream, I would never die.
What if this isn't your dream?
Is this your dream?
Yep, that's the end of the movie. While there are a lot of things wrong with this movie from a filmmaking and writing standpoint, I can also appreciate what EY was trying to convey. He wanted to explore the possibility of a modern-day vampire without any of the romanticism and swagger. In that respect, I can say he succeeded. Of course, other mediums have succeeded in a much more palatable way. The biggest detriment to this movie was likely EY's refusal to hire a professional translator and ghostwriter for the script. As with most bad movies, the writing is where you sink or swim. This plot was already quite strange, but it was salvageable. Unfortunately, in EY's case, he asked his actors to ad-lib most of the script so that it would sound more natural. This obviously had the opposite effect. While people are capable of having multiple talents, asking your actors to also rewrite your script on the fly is a recipe for disaster. For all of these reasons and more, I'm giving Vampire a D. Well, that's all the time that we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you again soon at the next Bad Movie Night. Please stick around for the credits where I'll be showcasing some amazing artists and recognizing everyone who helped make this episode possible.
I can't wait to get a t-shirt from AfroWaifu, dude. I stan AfroWaifu, and I will wear her limited run t-shirts every single day in my videos. And if you do not believe me, I'll do it right now. I'm a simp, bro. I am a simp, bro.